Okay. Okay. And what we do is we go through the bag.
Through the bag.
Yes. And we have a look to see if this is resaleable.
Oh, yeah.
If it's of good quality.
Oh.
If it's not damaged. You
yeah.
know, holes.
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
want.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So this is a good item. Okay. This we have a look under the arms. If it's dirty or if it's with holes or damaged. This one isn't, but if it was damaged,
Yeah.
we
How
would
to
put
deal
them
with it?
in a black bag
Oh.
over there.
Oh.
And this is recycle.
Oh.
We recycle.
Yeah,
So
recycle
everything.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
Recycled in other places.
that's correct. Yes, we have a big warehouse in Milton Keynes
Oh.
where all the bags, the black bags, go to Milton Keynes and then it is sorted again.
Sort it again,
Yes.
then recycle.
And then recycled. If it's really bad, then it's recycled into pulp or it's broken up. Okay? If it's okay, then we may send it to a place where they need clothing. Maybe children need clothing, so we send it there. So it's recycled from another plant. But if this item, when we price it, we steam it, because when we steam the clothes, it sanitizes. It makes them more wearable. Okay? And we put it out there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. If it doesn't sell, we bring it in and we put it in a different colour bag, blue.
Oh, blue bag.
Okay, and these bags, the blue bags, go to our other shops.
Oh.
So we have.
You can exchange.
That's correct. Yes, we exchange them. We send them to another shop, and maybe in that shop it will sell. Okay.
The same
Good
Oxfam?
idea.
The same? They are the challenge shop.
Other
Charity shop.
Yeah.
This is Oxfam's procedure. Only Oxfam.
Only August. I
Yes.
mean this.
I
challenge
don't know about the British Heart Foundation or other shops. This is Oxfam's procedure. And everything we accept, we recycle. We sell or recycle. Okay? So there is no waste. The only waste we have, because we don't accept electrical goods with a plug, okay, because they have to be tested before we can sell them. And it's more expensive to test them than it is to sell them in our shop. So we don't do electrical items. But we cannot recycle plastic. Plastic is very difficult to recycle. Yes, because nobody will accept or recycle. Paper is fine. We have books and we recycle the books, but plastic is very difficult.
Now, I wonder, now when you receive the donations, do you give people advertisements which said the standards of your donations? When you don't want to donate clothes here, donate books here, now you should follow some requirements of our store. Do you have some requirements about this donation?
In what respect? I mean, to sell them or to accept them?
To accept them.
Right, okay. We don't have, we have requirements because we want good quality items to sell. But we don't refuse any items because we recycle. And if we recycle, we know where it's going.
So you have
Okay?
a lot
If
of
some people out there, if they recycle, it might go into landfill. So it's a better recyclement that we do a better recycle. not a very good one, but a better recycle. So we know where all our goods are going, and it is all done through ethical methods. Okay?
Yes. And a last question. Now, could you tell me how can you set the price for each item? Do you would you ask some information about those donate?
No, we don't ask. We don't ask the person. When we get this bag, we have volunteers who recognise their labels.
On the label, the brand.
Yes, because this shop is in an area where it is, how can I say, it has people who are on benefits. Yes, they don't have much money. Okay, so this area is we try and keep the prices low. Okay, but we have an Oxfam shop in the town centre at higher prices because people who shop in the town centre have more money. Okay, so so I would actually sell this. The majority would be around about £2.99, £3.99. You know, £3 or £4, depending on the nice quality. There is, but our volunteers recognise what is quality and what isn't, because they get training.
Training.
That's right, we train them. This girl here, she is a French student. But we have French students, we have German, Korean, Chinese,
Most of them are
Japanese.
students.
They're mainly students, okay. Only because students want to improve their English. Okay, so this is Letitia. She's from France. And when they come to us, they come for a certain amount of time, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Sometimes Chinese or Japanese or Korean, they usually come for a longer period, like 9 months. Okay, so we start them off by asking them questions. What do they like? Do they like clothing? Do they like books? And then we teach them how to recognise the labels, because there are some good labels and there's some not so good. Okay, we get in this shop we get a lot of clothing from London. So some of the labels are designer labels, which are good for us, because it encourages people to come in and buy from our shop. Because here on these two pavements there are 15 charity shops, so we have lots of competition. So we have to keep our prices lower but good quality. Yeah, okay.
Another question.
Sorry, have I asked you?
Digress.
Digress.
No, I think volunteers they can get working experience from your store, and after they finish the work, now they don't get money. Now, what else do you give them? Do you give them a certificate, or do you give them something as a reward?
Yes.
I mean,
Normally, in charity shops, people don't get paid because they're helping other people. They need money to spend or to give or to fund people in Africa or India or where there's poverty, because that is one of our issues, is poverty. There shouldn't be poverty in this day and age. So that is the ethics of Oxfam, that really we try to help eradicate, finish poverty altogether. It's a very difficult thing to do, but we just keep going, okay? So in order to make sure most of the money that we earn goes to these people who need it,
Help.
yes,
We need help.
we have volunteers who are sent to us from the schools who are already not being paid, but they're already here to learn English, and they're not forced to help. They are given an application form. If they want to help, then they come here. If they work all day, they usually get their
Free meals.
meals. Yes. Okay. If they have, some of our volunteers, if they have to get on a bus to get here, then they get travel expenses. So it depends on how they come to us, how they are introduced to us.
How
But the
they-
majority
their
of
contribution.
yes, the majority of students come here because they want to learn like work experience. They are younger and they maybe haven't worked outside of school or college or university. So it's just to give them work experience of what is expected of them. And what I try and do, if they come for 2 weeks, then it's not a long time to give them experience. But if they come for 9 months or 6 months, then we give them a certificate because they have achieved something. Okay. Those that come for a couple of weeks, they just want to improve their English. Okay. But if they come for longer, they have a certificate. I arrange for a certificate. Do you want to see one?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.